pawn. Pawn is one of the dot weakest and powerful dot at the same time. Black and white dot pawns sit on the second dot row.
Pawn only moves straight line at the start. You can move the pawn in 2 rows, but if you can only move it dot once at every pawn. To eat, using the pawn dot u will eat D-I-A-G-O-N. Ali.u can't eat straight. But did you know the pawn has a secret ability? This only happens on pawns. When you reach the other dot side of the black area, dot you can turn into dot for piece dot rook, knight bishop, and even queen. It can't go back. So again, it only moves straight. So when you're in trouble, yeah, pawn is like, nope, gotta go straight dot forward. Rook moves far. And straight, it can't move a diagonal. There are 2 rooks, dot white and black. Rook dot sits at the corner of the dot board, ready to be used. Make sure there is no dot piece in the way. Again, it is not allowed to move diagonal. It's okay if the piece dot is far, you can still move. But did you know dot the rook has its own ability? You can only do this on rook. If there is no barrier dot on the rook and the king dot you can castle. How? Just simple. You can switch places with the king. Only rook and the king. Unlike pawns, it can retreat. Knight. Knight's moves is shaped an L. Black and white knight sits on first row 1B or 1G on white and 8B or 8G on black. And the moves look like these. To eat a piece, when your dot land on the last edge of dot the L, you can eat it. This thing doesn't dot have its own super ability. Just like rook it can retreat. Bishop moves diagonal and it's the diagonal version dot of pawn. Black and white bishop dot sits at C1 and F1 dot on black C8 and F8. It can't go straight, just only dot diagonal. To eat a piece, you have to eat dot the piece of where you landed. But did you know it has its own rule? When the bishop is on black, you dot can move the bishop diagonal on the black square. Same thing on white dot, but good luck if your bishop got eaten. Unlike pawns, this version of pawn dot can retreat. Just like rook, when there's a dot barrier, you can't move it.
King.
King is one of the most dot important pieces. King's moves depends on the piece, except for knight and queen. The king can move dot diagonal and straight dot lines dot, but it is like pawn dot you see. But first, the king dot sits on E1 on black, E8. The king can move like bishop and rook dot, but on one step, and can also retreat. So if your king got dot eaten or checkmate, it's game over for you, and the opponent dot wins. Queen. Queen is the most dot powerful piece. That surpassed pawn. Queen sits on 1D in black, dot 8D. Queen's moves dot is dot rook plus bishop dot egg move straight and dot diagonal. To eat a piece. If you have a target dot, you can eat it. It's okay if you have no target, you can still move. If a piece is blocking the path of the queen and you cannot move, just like the others except dot pawn, it can retreat.